you should do that. 100%, man.
Mm.
Cool. Shall we just get right into it?
We can get right into it.
Cool.
Get right on into it.
The Half-Ass Gamers. How's everyone doing out there? Last week's episode did not end up getting made.
That was all my fault. I take full responsibility. I'm sorry, everyone.
It's okay. It's okay.
I was busy.
So on the Thursday, shit happened. It's fine. And then every other day after, I think it hit like Monday this week, and I was just like, you know what?
I finally went rock climbing.
Bro,
it's
good,
accidentally
man.
double booked. I double booked with a mate.
Okay.
It was a lot of fun. Guys, if you haven't done rock climbing, well, it's bouldering. Officially, it's bouldering. But if you guys haven't done bouldering, do it. I actually was a beast on Thursday. I was doing so well. So I got my own shoes and stuff.
That's good, man. But
it was good. It was good.
Yeah, so that was the delay.
Busy.
We both just kind of had conflicting things. It was when he was free, I wasn't free, and when I was free, he wasn't free, and it was just it was the whole thing. And that's why I think like my Monday or Tuesday, I was literally like, how about we just skip the week? Because honestly, it's gonna end up both coming out on the same day by the time I finish editing. So,
well, that's the thing. And like, it gave me time to play Harry Potter or whatever you call it, wizard game. So it was good. Like I said, it was I do bouldering and I try to go once a week. And I had to just fit it in because I'm working 6 days a week. I will always stand by, if there's one thing you're going to learn from Nick, you need like your 1 day a week to do something that you love and enjoy and exercise. I hope you guys have that in your life. It is very good. It's very, very good. And bouldering's that thing, you know?
No. If you don't have... especially like a physical hobby, it's very important, whether it be going to the gym or, rock climbing, bouldering, going for walks, hikes, just getting out, doing something physical. It's good. It is really, really good. For some people, they go real hard at it, and that's totally fine. And some people do it real casual, and hey, also totally fine. You do you, just try to be out there, being healthy, doing something cool. So... Nick, this week in gaming, I'll go first because I've literally played Elden Ring for like the last 3 days.
I got the squeaky chair again. I apologize, everyone.
It's fine, bro. It's fine.
It'll fix my audio levels.
Yeah, it's all good, man.
I'll just not move.
I mean, it's hard for you to not move, apparently.
Relax. Relax.
You need to get some like oil for it, bro.
It's just, we're good.
Like
You're not going to hear it. You're not going to hear it.
Give it a grease up. Right. But, I started playing Elden Ring again. A couple of friends of mine decided to give it a go. One of them's finishing their first playthrough, and the other one just recently started. Me having finished the game a couple times now was like, oh yeah, cool. Started watching them. I was like, yeah, screw it, I'll play again. So I just started playing again. That and a little bit of Red Dead, but for the most part, I've been actually playing another game, which is one I wanted to talk about last week. Now, last week, I played a very interesting game called Naissance, or Naissance.
Okay,
French
haven't
game,
heard of it.
French dev. It's an indie game. It's 100% free on Steam. It's a strange, incredibly weird, obscure game. It's basically just like an adventure game with like puzzles, a lot to do with exploration. Art style was super, super simple. It's like basic geometry done in, I want to say Unreal or Unity. I don't remember which. It came out in like 2014. I played it on the request of a friend of mine, and holy shit, that game was something. It was beautiful. It was vast. It was heavily inspired by a specific manga, but it was really, really cool.
You said it was free to play?
It is free to play, yeah. I will post the name of it in the chat because it's a French word, and I doubt anyone would be able to figure out what it is unless you understand French. But But yeah, it is a puzzle game. It is exploration based. It is an adventure game. It is super atmospheric. The music in it is really crazy and cool. The visuals, again, it's beautiful. Like, it's simplicity, but it's done well. There's so much story in it without it ever being said. I don't think a single line of dialogue outside of one song. The only time any dialogue ever comes up is like in fucking a little Easter egg kind of thing. Like, that's it. There is nothing. It is just purely based off of what you experience in the game. And it is really, really cool. If you are interested in giving it a try, again, 100% free on Steam. It is spelled NAISSANCEE.
I'm just looking through photos of it. It looks kind of cool.
Dude, me and my friend were treating it like a fucking photography game.
So cool.
It's very beautiful. It's not super long. It is not short still. I think it took me like 4 or 5 hours to finish. And there's
very positive.
Yeah. There's tons of like little Easter eggs and hidden things, and like it rewards you for exploring. So it is really, really cool. And, outside of that, I've been kind of boring. I've just been playing Elden Ring, and I'm playing a little bit of Red Dead, and that's pretty much it.
Well, talking about Elden Ring, they announced that it was 20 million tarnished. So amazing. They sold 20 million copies. Huge for them. Massive, massive, massive. I do need to get back into that game as I've only played 7 hours of it. But,
Bro, get the co-op mod and we'll play together.
I need to do that. No. How long have I actually played? Let's check. Will tell me. Yeah, 7.8 hours.
Yeah.
So, not a lot.
Yeah, we'll do a stream. We'll stream it, and just you and me playing it, and we'll just do the co-op mod, and we'll have fun with it.
Yeah, I definitely need to get back in and do my character and play it, so... Yeah. But yeah, that game is incredible. I think we've spoken about it a lot. If you haven't played Elden Ring, highly recommend. We both love it. It's one I really need to get into. I have so many videos on my YouTube about it that I like favorited, liked. It's like incredible. Yeah. So, we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, you have a review of it. You have some playtime in it.
I've got some playtime in it. One thing I want to start is, have they cracked it yet? Because we are definitely talking about that. I don't give a fuck. We are definitely encouraging people to try and get this game if it's cracked.
I will speak about it after.
Interesting.
Because there is a huge thing that's gone down pretty much around it. So I'll let you talk about first, and then I'll get into that.
Okay, so all I'm going to say, Wizard game, really enjoying it. Controversial. I bought it. The reason I bought it, and I just want to put this straight out there, is I actually love Avalanche Studios. If you don't know Avalanche Studios, they've done a lot with Warner Brothers, but they are actually the developers of like Just Cause. So they've done Just Cause. They've done the Mad Max games. If you don't know Avalanche, I'd be quite surprised. They're actually a very good developer, and they've worked on a lot of games that I really, really enjoy. So knowing that these guys were behind this game and they were the main developer for it, I'm surprised they lasted so long. I knew that they were working on it. I knew it was their game. I know that they're known. I think Avalanche Studios worked with Bethesda in Rage 2 to help build the open world. They did like a collab, because Avalanche Studios or Avalanche Software, whatever you call them, has always been known for just being able to create really, really good open worlds. And their games have always been great. I wouldn't say perfect, amazing. I don't know. They've always had a high quality of polish that you expect from that studio. They definitely know what they're doing. So that's what made me bite the bullet. I was like, I love this company. I've loved the Just Cause games. Mad Max, there's actually a bunch that they've done. They did like some of the old Cars games. Really, a lot of Warner Brothers games they've helped work on. The repertoire of games is quite large. So that was the reason. That's the reason I caved, spent $100 on the game, and I'm justifying that it's going to them and not the person. Also, had good conversations with people about it. If you want to counteract their purchase, There's a bunch of different organizations that you can donate to, have conversations with people, all that type of stuff. Blah, 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 blah. We know it. Bum, done. That's it. But Wizard Game, I fucking hate the name of it. I think it's the worst name ever. I hate talking to people about, I'm playing Hogwarts Legacy. I just call it Wizard Game.
Yep.
But it's really, really good, dude. I'm super surprised. Like, for me to have put in 4 hours in the last couple of days of this game, with how like I'm working 6 days a week at the moment, social life is flourishing, all that type of stuff. So to be able to like sneak in and do 4 hours of this game, yeah, I was super impressed, but also it just shows that this game has me kind of hooked in the weirdest way possible. It is exactly what you'd kind of expect. That's why I think it's good. It's not over the top. It's, thank you. Yeah, it's not over the top. It's, sorry, I've just lost my train of thought. Yeah, it's not over the top. It is, the combat's really fun. Has everything that you kind of expect in an open world game. Character customization, transmog system. It's pretty much ticking all the boxes that you'd kind of want and hope for. Nothing that I've noticed that's too out there that's a little bit different. Combat to me seems like a lot of fun. I know the one thing people have spoken about is enemy variety isn't the biggest in like a game like this. But yeah, open world looks great. Hogwarts looks incredible. Combat's really fun. Who doesn't love a transmog system? Everything that I've kind of played in that small first 4 hours has been really positive. The only negative that I'd say is about 2 hours of it is hand-holding, tutorial, cutscenes at the start. It's not a massive negative thing. A lot of games are doing that these days. I like to try and jump into a game a little bit earlier without some hand-holding, but yeah. It's pretty much what I've got to say on it at the moment. I don't want to say too much because it's only been 4 hours in, but yeah, it's pretty much what you kind of expect from that type of game that isn't disappointing at all. So I think they like knew what they were aiming for and they've nailed it on the head with that. So,
cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sounds honestly pretty good. Like, I've seen a few things from it. I've seen a few people streaming it, and it doesn't look bad. It looks a little...
It's definitely Warner Brothers games.
Yeah,
it's got a bit of jank
that's what
to
I was
it.
going to say.
It's got that charm. That's what I think. Like, if you know Avalanche, Avalanche Software, you know Warner Brothers game. Even like the Mad Max games have that little bit of jank to it.
Yeah.
And they kind of just do it in a way that, I don't know. I really enjoy that with them. They're not, they are AAA, but it's like, it's such a hard, like, if you play it, you kind of know. And if you've seen it, you kind of know. Like, the character models are great, but they're not incredible. Like, it's a way to explain it. Like, it's a good example of a game that it's very similar to. It's kind of like a Dead Island. Remember, like, Dead Island, Riptide? Like, those are fucking great games, but, like, you know what you're getting from them. Yeah. They're not like, if you jump into one of those games, you know exactly what you're going to get. Like, there's going to be the funny lines, like, it's kind of like that, but in like a Harry Potter fucking world. Like, it's like, you get it, there's going to be those, like, you can try to be a little bit edgy, there's, like, the British kind of funny accents, like, it's exactly what you kind of expect from a game. That's not bad. I don't think that's bad at all. But yeah, it's kind of cool. I'm, like, excited to play more of it. It's been a very positive experience for, like, a game that I was kind of hesitant to pick up. Leveling system feels great. Quest model seems really good. Has side quests, does everything that you need in, like, an RPG. Really just ticks a lot of the boxes that you'd expect going into, like, into a game like this. So,
fair enough, man. I'm glad to hear that it's actually pretty good and runs well and all that.
It does run well, and it is very pretty. I'm just playing it on a 2070 Super. It is a very good-looking game. I've sent a bunch of screenshots to my Discord. It is, like, ridiculous how good that game looks. I'm getting so excited for like more games, like utilizing Unreal Engine 5, all that fun stuff. So, I don't know if this does utilize Unreal Engine 5. I need to figure that out. I don't think it does.
I don't think it is, but yeah. Either way,
yeah,
good stuff. Looking forward. So,
and that's what I mean. Like, the biggest thing for me is a takeaway. Last thing I'm just going to leave is Avalanche Software. Like, I love those guys. That's the main reason. Like I said, if you know that what they've worked on, you understand why you'd probably gravitate to that game. But that's the reason I was like, I've just got to pick it up. I was hearing good things about it. I was seeing bits about it, and I was like, I've always loved these developers. Just Cause and like Mad Max are some of my favorite games ever. Who doesn't love Just Cause? Those were fucking great games. Holy. But yeah, so even if you don't want to like spend the money to support, like Hogwarts, crack it and then you go by yourself, like Mad Max or something like that. It's like $30, and that is a fucking good game. A game that came out in like 2015, that is a very cool game. Yeah. So.
I don't think it's the same Avalanche, but yeah.
Isn't it?
No, because there's two Avalanches. There's
Avalanche
Studios and
Avalanche
Software.
Have they changed names, or is it the same
it's a
developers?
different company. It's an entirely different company.
So Avalanche Software has done all like your
Avalanche
Cars,
Software, has done the Cars games, the Disney Infinity, Toy Story, Bolt, Hannah Montana. They tend to make tie-ins
for Warner
Disney
Brothers
and
Warner Brothers and stuff.
Yeah. So they're a subsidiary of Warner Brothers. Avalanche Studios is the ones that made
Just Cause, Mad
Max and all that.
A bunch of different other games. Worked with Rage. I thought they changed their name and they were still under it. It's so confusing. Unless they haven't. I know that they're like kind of associated, kind of not. It's kind of weird with how it all works these days.
Yeah, I don't know anymore. Everyone just tries to buy up companies, so.
Yeah.
Cool.
Rage
I'll talk about the crack side.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. So, if people don't know, games that get cracked over time or whatever it is, it's usually done by different groups or individuals that give themselves different names, right? So there's a few different groups across the world that work diligently and understand how to get around DRMs and all this shit that are built into games, all this anti-piracy measures, right?
Yeah.
They dedicate their life to it. They do the best that they can. They build a following and a notoriety for being good at what they do, right? Now, there's a few different groups that are working on cracking Hogwarts.
Mm-hmm.
One specific one is the one that was like, okay, I'm going to get it done in like 10 days. I don't care if I have to work nonstop. I will get it done. Now, it has been 10 days.
It has not been cracked.
It has been cracked.
Oh, it has been cracked.
Yes. As of I want to say earlier today or yesterday.
Yeah.
By a Russian individual group known as Empress. Now,
okay.
Here's where the problems begin. Every time that you get a cracked game, usually the people that crack it will create what's called an info file or an info file.
Mm-hmm.
You open it up usually in like a text editor, and you can read what they put. Most of the time they talk about like the journey to get there, or like little rants or little stupid things or whatever, and just like a bit of info if you want to donate to them, that kind of shit, right? Where to find their stuff, how to get in contact with them if you have anything. Empress is known for adding a special message usually. Most of the time it's ranting about dumb shit, whatever, right? Now, on the crack for Hogwarts Legacy, for the Wizard game, the special message was them talking about how they fully agree with J.K. Rowling and understand. Now,
okay,
this takes up about 40% of the info file. They, after putting this out, they also posted it to their Reddit.
Yeah.
Reddit immediately banned them off of Reddit.
Okay.
They posted it to another site, which does similar to Reddit, just more what I would refer to as like deep web shit, where it's like a little bit less known, it's more forumy, it's whatever. They posted it there, and again, were immediately banned. Now, all that they have is a Telegram group. If you don't know what Telegram is, it's just kind of like a big chat room. It's known for having some very questionable things and groups on there, but because it's not a moderated thing, it's moderated by those who run the groups. And because it's usually invite only to enter these groups, they tend to be some very disturbing and disgusting things. Now, sometimes these groups are not that at all. Sometimes they literally like internal communications for companies or, group chats amongst friends. But the big thing with Telegram is it's always invite only. So on Empress's Telegram, they proceeded to quadruple down and keep going on this rhetoric, and then also proceeding to say, fuck Reddit, they were going to leave it anyway, they don't know shit. They didn't want to put an apology, and instead just explained why they said what they did. Now, they are, to my knowledge, I could be entirely wrong here, the only person to have cracked the game yet. Now, the version they've cracked is the release version. So it was unpatched, the version that you get directly when you download the game with no internet, that kind of stuff. Or if you buy a disc and they give you the disc, that's what's on it, right?
Yeah.
But because of all the banning, apparently a lot of people have decided to spread viruses using their name on files, right?
Okay.
They have also continued to, again, double down on this, quadruple down, centuple down on this shit, and just keep going on about it and calling everyone who disagrees with them a whole lot of different things. And just, it's been a huge shit show. A few of the other groups and other people that apparently have worked with them have also been coming out and saying things. So while it has been cracked, it's like in a really weird, questionable spot where it's like, is it worth even getting if it means it's from this piece of shit?
So much controversialness around everything at the moment with this game.
Yeah, it's in a really awkward situation. So if you're interested in reading on the whole story, there's a subreddit called r/crackwatch, which talks about video game piracy news, all the stuff around it. Usually if you want to find out if games get cracked or what's going on with it, or people struggling with things, or just in general people ranting about how shit is stupid, you can go and take a look. I think at the moment it is like pinned at the top of the subreddit with all the information about what's going on with that. That's where I've seen actual transcripts, not just like word of mouth. A lot of this stuff has been screenshotted. A lot of it has been kept. It's in like Imgur files and paste bins and all this stuff. So there is like photo proof of this person being an absolute piece of shit. So
shit that this game's like got all this controversialness around it, because it's like I said, it's
just because it was connected to just a gigantic piece of shit. Like basically that's it. But so while the game is cracked, I highly suggest not downloading it for a long while, especially if you see one that's marked as Empress. Don't. It's not even a thing of like, oh, don't get it because you support them, whatever. I mean, a little bit of that, yes, of course, but also you are at a much higher risk of finding viruses than not. If you really want to play the game, just honestly at this point, I'd say go find a key online, maybe like G2 Play or something, and just use that. But otherwise,
YouTube photos. Photos.
Because it's a bit of a shit show. It's a beautiful game, man. It's very cinematic.
Mod for it. Yeah, it's a mod for it that someone did. It's like there's certain things that I've seen and like photos and like screenshots. It is like gorgeous. That's the thing. It's one of those ones. I'm very excited to finish it. And I know it's not a huge game. Yeah, and it's weird because it's one game that I've like purchased in a while. I try to like, you know how I am. I get my games through instant gaming, or I'm not normally like massive to jump into games these days. Like it's weird. I think the last game I bought outright, and I still have a sealed copy of it. Stonks, we love that. Is Elden Ring. It was like one of the last games I properly bought that I was like excited for. I only played 7 hours of it, but I've still got a sealed copy of that, a PC sealed copy. And I'm like, it's in my glass cabinet. I'm going to hold on to that. I don't normally really like, I don't know. I got to that weird point after Cyberpunk. I kind of got dogged by games. So I never was like, I'm going to go buy games like as they first release and spend the full amount of money on it. But there was something about this one that I was just like, I got to do it. And I'm enjoying it. So it's very weird.
Yeah. No, I understand that. And I mean,
it's another game that's just Cyberpunk had a lot of controversial about it. This has a lot of controversial about it. You know, maybe I'm just the controversy man.
Yeah. No, I get that, man. So I got, Elden Ring was, I think, the last one that I bought pretty much the week of release or the week after it came out. Yeah. And tomorrow I will be buying a game the day it comes out because Sons of the Forest comes out.
I know you're so excited about that.
Yeah, 24th of Feb. It will be 2 days before this comes out. No, after. Yeah. So this will probably come out on, come out on Saturday. The game came out on Thursday, US time, which would be Friday for us, the day after. There you go. So if you've ever played The Forest, Sons of the Forest sequel coming out. It is in early access, just like The Forest was. But I'm going to be real. Good, that game, even when it came out, was really, really fun.
See, I was so torn with The Forest. You know how I was with that game. You know how I was with that game.
To stop people from coming in while I'm doing my podcast. It's all good, pal. I'll come see you in a minute.
Did that work?
Yeah. But yeah.
Like me, now you've lost your train of thought.
Yeah, I was just really... Oh, yeah, Sons of the Forest. Yeah. The game, they've showed a lot of the like crafting side and building side in the pre-release trailer. I think they came out like a couple days ago. And the like crafting system, the enemies, it looks fucking amazing and kind of terrifying in like a few different ways. They've upped the graphical fidelity a lot. And just overall, it looks really, really good. So
the companion's really cool as well.
Yeah, I really like that. That was a nice little thing because, like, honestly, it's kind of entirely unnecessary, but it's a nice little thing to have.
I like when
quality of life improvement.
I like kind of when games do that. There's just something about it to me that just like sits well because, like, most people these days like really want to play games multiplayer. And that's something that I kind of am missing in Wizard Game is like just single player experience. It's great, but having that like companion or something to help and like do those mundane tasks and like I've heard like a bunch of different stuff about it, and I feel like they've nailed it really perfectly. Is like it doesn't make you feel like you're just alone in this world. There's someone there. Supposedly you can kill them, so you don't have to use them.
I mean,
I think that was like a thing. I think they said that was a thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, you can kill him and he won't be in the game anymore until you start obviously a new game. But you can also, like he has a mood system as well. If you don't take care of him, if you overwork him, if you don't give him food, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
So it's basically just like another player character, but it's a non-player character.
Yeah. That's cool. It's cool.
Yeah. I really do like it. Like they've added a whole lot of things to it. So it is just really cool, and I am really, really looking forward to it. I love the first one. If you like body horror and you like survival games,
you'll love it.
It is really, really good. And dude, that first one, I remember the first time going into a cave and I was shitting myself.
That game is weirdly terrifying and weirdly unsettling.
It really is, but it's really, really good.
It's chair, man.
Yeah, it's all good, bro. It's all good. Yeah. So any other game stuff you want to talk about before we move on?
Well, that's all I've played this week. Yeah, that's literally all I've played. Yeah, I was just going to say Mad Max. If you haven't played that game, fucking get it. I was just like looking at pictures of it and like looking through it and reading like reviews, and it's just like criminally underrated. Great game. It is a very good game. That game came out in 2015. Very good game. But no, I've just been playing Wizard Game. I've just been chilling, trying to live my best life. We love that. Yeah, gaming news. There's been a bit in gaming news, just because we've had a couple of games launch. So one of them being Atomic Heart, that I can't remember if you and I were both excited for. I haven't picked it up yet.
Very much was. Unfortunately, I'll go into it a little bit quickly. So because the game is actually made by Russian devs, apparently certain members of like political stuff with Ukraine and just individuals in general believe that it is best for people to rather not get it or for it to be banned for sale on Sony, Microsoft, and Valve. Mick Gordon is apparently giving his paycheck to the Ukraine Fund to help people there. Because there was apparently potential ties. Yeah, he did. There's apparently potential ties between the game itself and helping to fund the Russian invasion of the Ukraine. So,
interesting.
It's a bit sad because I was really, really looking forward to the game. This only came up recently, I'm pretty sure. Like, I love Mick Gordon. Basically, if he works on a game, I want that game.
Yeah.
Incredible.
He did the music for all
Australian producer and creator. He did the music for both of the Doom games. He did it for Killer Instinct and Atomic Heart, plus a few others, I'm pretty sure, as well. Just amazing what he does. And it does kind of make me a little bit sad and put a little bit of a sour taste in my mouth. But at the same time, like, there is still people in Russia that don't support what's going on. So, like, they very much don't support it. And I'm not saying that's what these people do. I'm just saying not everyone there agrees with what their government does. Just like in every country, there are people that don't agree with it. So you can't put them all in the same camp of, oh, you're against Ukraine. But at the same time, if there is very much connection that this helps to support that, then that's a different story. And it does, like, I have a lot of Ukrainian friends. I have a lot of very honestly heart-wrenching stories that I've heard from them and, checking on them when everything was going on. And so it is something that I do feel very strongly about. I just try not to obviously speak about too much, but yeah, I just very much hope that this isn't helping to fund that, because it is something that looks visually stunning. The game itself looks really fucking cool. And the atmosphere and everything, I'm like, damn, bro, I wanted this game, and I still kind of do, but yeah.
I've heard mixed things about it. Definitely heard some mixed things about it, but it's one that it's like a BioShock type clone. Like, you're going to get mixed things for it. Those games are always like but it's something I might wait for a couple of patches, because I've heard there's a bit of balancing issues, stuff like that. But from what I've seen and heard, it's a pretty good game. It just misses the beats on a few different things. So it's always hard, like new IP, trying to do like clone work. There's going to be balancing bits and pieces. Supposedly story is pretty mediocre. It's all these types of stuff. It's so hard these days. There's
it really is, but I think it's also the biggest problem is everyone expects, like,
everyone expects masterpieces these days and loves to.
Everyone has this impossible expectation of if a game isn't the best thing that's ever existed ever, it's immediately piece of shit that doesn't deserve to exist. And it's like, it's totally fine for a game to fit in the middle. Like, it's a scale. It's not a black and white kind of thing. It's not binary. It is like a very large scale. And yes, the game does seem to be lacking in certain areas. Cause I was watching a stream, and the game had like really bad graphical problems for a bit on the dude's thing. Like, for whatever reason, he had to drop his graphical settings to like absolute 0 for it to run at a decent rate in a lot of areas of the game, which, I mean, that's also just an unfortunate downside when it comes to PCs, because obviously everyone has a slightly different build, whether it be hard drives or RAM or whatever, so you can't really entirely optimize it for absolutely everyone, but at the same time, like, it's kind of shit that that's a thing.
Yeah. Well, like there's been a bunch of different things that I've seen about it, and it's definitely one that I want to pick up at one point. I just can't justify it at the moment. And it's like most of the games that I'm talking about, like Wild Hearts. That game looked really, really cool. I love like your Monster Hunter vibe type games. But just there's a few games that have come out, mainly because like I picked Wizard Game. It's just, and the other one that I'm a little bit upset about is Wanted Dead. You know how excited I was for that? Supposedly that game performance was just shit.
Yeah.
So I want to wait for that because I've only been looking at performance reviews. I don't care. I know that's a B-rated game. I know people saying that the fucking audio doesn't sync up and little things like that. I don't care about that. It looks cool. It's like got the fun combat. That's what I'm about. But performance is the biggest thing. If I can't play the game, I'm not gonna buy it. So I'm upset because I was gonna play that. It came out Valentine's Day. I was gonna buy it. I was gonna get all hyped about that, and I haven't. That's why I've been playing Wizard Game. But I feel like the biggest thing for us being mainly like, hate saying this, PC gamers, is that sometimes PC ports are just not worth it.
No, there's a lot of games that are very clearly made for consoles.
Yeah, and it's weird to think that it's just like they struggle so much to get it on like PC and it to run well on a PC. I'm like, how? You build it on a PC to make it for a console. Like, how do you not? Because that's another one. Wild Hearts, like we kind of kept an eye on that. I heard really cool things about it, and everyone's been saying really, really really good game, has a heap of potential. Just the biggest thing is just performance for that. But yeah, there's not been a lot. It's pretty much been that. Atomic Heart, Wild Hearts, Like a Dragon, I think, came out, and then a couple other smaller games in between. Let me just have a look. What have we got? Oh yeah, we had the Metroid, because they gave it a 10.
Yeah.
IGN gave Metroid, it was like a Metroid remake or something like that. What have we got? I'm just going through quickly. IGN.
I believe Lightfall as well came out last week for Destiny.
Oh, coming out.
It comes out next week. Sorry.
Yeah,
next week.
Yeah. So I think there was not a huge amount, but there was a huge amount. So Like a Dragon, I said that. There was they announced a Shadow Warrior 3 Definitive Edition. That's kind of cool. I kind of want to get that.
It looks headache-inducing.
What?
Shadow Warrior 3.
They have what? The Definitive Edition has like a special round-based mode that was just fucking sick. It's like $28, dude. If you played a Shadow Warrior, you know what you're gonna get. Like those games are fucking
I get
good.
that, but it's the thing of they've put so many particle things in it. It's so much like. So it looks headache inducing because there's just so much shit going on screen that I'm like, but at the same time, I'd still play it. Like it looks fun.
I actually haven't watched the review for it. I don't know anything about, but the PlayStation VR 2 launched. I saw someone walk out the other day with it. That looked cool. And then with that comes like Horizon Call of the Mountain would have launched with that. I think that was a launch title. A bunch of those stuff. So it's actually been a pretty exciting week for games. Like I was just quickly catching up. Pretty good. Kind of wild, actually. I was just looking through some of the stuff that came out. We've got a lot coming out. Metroid Prime Remastered review. A bunch of stuff.
Across the board, there's like a lot of great stuff coming soon. At the moment on Steam is Mystery Games Sale.
Okay.
Which by the time this ep comes out, you'll probably have a couple of days left. So if you're interested in any mystery kind of detective style games, check it out. I mean, Heavy Rain. I don't like David Cage, but that game is pretty great. I think it's like 50% off. All the Danganronpa games are all cheap as shit. There's a lot of great like mystery horror or mystery detective games that are available at the moment on sale. So yeah, if you're interested in that kind of stuff, you had one of those on like a wish list or something, go take a look. You might find it pretty cheap at the moment. So yeah. I think with that, shall we move to movies?
Yeah. Gaming's been a fun, interesting one, but there's just been, the movies has been
weird stories in gaming this week. I swear, there's just like
it's kind of mentally draining a little bit, dude.
It kind of is.
There's been a lot going on that we kind of expected. Like we were all excited for it, and I'm just sitting here. I'm like, Wizard game. I was like, I'll just play Wizard game. There's too much going on. I really wanted Atomic Heart to be like. I watched like a compilation of like someone playing that game. It was sick. Like it looked so cool. It did like music. You know, people like release those edits, and it was like them going around like smashing people on the head, like all that. It's like fuck, that's sick. But I don't know. I just need to commit to one thing at a time and get through that. So, but movies, because I'm excited. Yes. We actually have a trailer that we need to watch together. Have I watched it yet?
You want to watch that? I haven't seen it. I've very intentionally avoided watching it.
I'm so excited. I actually cannot say how excited I am. This is like the most like, you know how there's toxic masculinity?
Yeah.
This is my toxic masculinity. Like I'm a very like, if you get to know me, you'll know me. But like, this is my one thing where I'm like, fuck yeah, cars, titties, ass, and family, bro. Sign me up. Cars, titties, ass, and family. Let's go, dude.
I just wanna say before we go into this, I have seen a few little things, but I haven't actually watched the trailer.
Nah, we got to go straight for it. Where's the official trailer?
100% do not want to watch this movie when it comes out, but I will probably end up seeing it purely just to shit on it.
Fast X official trailer. Vin Diesel, Jason Momoa. 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Okay, I'm ready. I'm actually ready. Doing countdown.
So Fast X official trailer from the Fast Saga, correct?
I'll just link you. So much easier if we just link the same one.
Please.
There we go, sweetie pie. I'm so excited. So excited. Toxic masculinity.
I'm really not excited for this shit. All right.
Is it about
3 minutes, 50 seconds. All right. I'm at 0, 0, 0.
Yeah. Count me in.
3, 2, 1.
Okay. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. The house. It's already 10 out of 10.
Yeah. Old woman.
That's been hard. Oh, he's back. Family. Done. Tick.
Bro, oh my god.
He's got a kid.
He has a kid? I haven't seen the last one, so I didn't know that.
Dominic Toretto.
Bro, that's just so stupid.
Jason Momoa. Here we go, dude. Yeah, how are they going to make him Italian? Yeah, we all remember this.
Oh, fuck off.
He was there.
Bro. They really make him Brazilian? Did they really retcon him into, like, the 5th movie?
Oh.
What the fuck?
Blowing up London? May can't come soon enough. Oh my god. Oh, this.
I heard this remix is fucking trash. It sucks. It pisses me off. Bro, John Cena's in it as well again.
Yeah, John Cena's always going to be in it.
Oh fuck! And nah, bro.
Oh.
Oh my god.
The fuck?
Is that a fucking sea mine?
I didn't know that they put on fucking The Incredibles.
Yeah.
The Incredibles, isn't it?
Bro. What the fuck is this movie?
Oh, the women.
Of course, there's always like a fucking crowd of people
there
to
we go,
like
there we go.
clap for him. God, he looks so stupid.
Yeah. You know where that's from. You know what that's from.
God, it's so stupid looking. He looks so old as well, man.
Ride. Or I'm gonna say die.
Jason Statham back? Oh
Pretty
my
awesome.
god.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
Bro. Oh my god.
What are they doing?
He's gonna drop out of a fucking plane on the highway and then just, of course he kills two random people at the same time.
Oh, is he just walking? It's like nothing's going on.
Family. Of course he hits the NOS just to fucking smash a couple of helis. Jesus Christ, man. It's fucking...
Oh.
Oh my god, man.
I just forget her name, but actually, she's such a good actress.
She is a great actress. I don't know why she's...
She was in Atomic Blonde. She was in Atomic Blonde. Miller and stunts and stuff.
Charlize Theron.
There's so many good fucking people in that.
Bro, I
feel like I just watched the whole movie, so I probably don't need to go see it, because awesome, we love that Fast X. Just fucking couldn't have done like a 5-second teaser and just been like family and everyone would have still gone and seen it. You had to show us everything. But no, I'm so down for that. I will go and watch the hell out of that and enjoy every single second, because I will stand by the Fast and Furious is the most manliest and coolest shit in the world.
Fast and Furious has decided to do the whole like anime thing where it's I kick your ass so you join me, because half the fucking cast is now people that wanted to kill him in the like last 3 movies,
and that's completely fine. That's fine.
Fucking
keep your enemies close. No, keep your family close and your enemies closer.
It's just so.
That's fine. No, we respect it. We respect it. I will stand by that. Will probably be the best film that comes out this whole year.
Dude, oh my god, man.
I feel like that beats Avatar.
Okay, do you want me to ruin it for you? Do you want to ruin it real quick?
No, don't ruin it, please. Don't
I'll ruin it real quick.
Don't ruin it for me. Let me have this high.
Do you want me to ruin it?
I need to have this high. I need to have this little high. Don't ruin it for me, please. Please, dude.
I swear to God, I just
Super Mario Brothers then is going to be the best film. Is that what you're going to say? What?
Oh my God, man! It's just
Did you see the Flash trailer?
I feel like my intelligence has dropped like 4,000 points.
Oh, 100%.
Like I am now more stupid for having seen that fucking trailer. Yeah, let's watch The Flash as well. Why not? Fuck it.
Yeah, mother. No, that's why I love those films, because I'm dumb. I'm fucking stupid. I'm a dumbass.
You're not stupid, bro. You are far from that. Like honestly, you're not stupid. So these movies, though, fuck, bro.
It just feels that little hole inside of me that I just love.
All right, we're watching The Flash as well, then.
Yeah, we'll watch The Flash.
All right.
Do you want me to link you the same trailer?
Oh, there you go.
You're the best.
Oh my God.
Well, it started straight away.
Just dude, I'm gonna fucking just. I can't.
The Fast X, dude. We're gonna. I'll take you to go see it. You'll come with. I'll pay for your movie ticket, and we'll just go see it.
That's fine. That's fine. I'll bring my fucking recorder in with a lav mic. We'll lav you up as well, and it'll just be commentary as we watch the whole thing. Fucking hell! All right,
I'm so excited. Mm-hmm.
All right, 3, 2, 1. We're now watching The Flash official trailer.
Flash.
Okay. I still don't get how he's in this movie.
DC is always the best.
But I don't get how he's in the movie.
Oh,
Okay.
whoa. Remember, they've said that this is like one of the best superhero films. Who was it?
Sorry?
Someone said this was like one of the best superhero films like today.
Yeah.
Oh, Bruce Wayne.
Okay, looks like General Zod. Yep.
Yeah, nice. Ooh.
Okay, so they're doing Flashpoint.
So he's okay. Oh, who is it? Yeah, we know who that is.
Yeah, they're doing Flashpoint.
Michael Keaton. He looks so hot. I'm Batman.
Yes! Okay. I'll watch this.
Whoa!
I'll watch this.
Holy shit! He looked
100% I'll watch this. Bro, I like how that's the fucking bike from, like, Dark Knight.
looks so good.
That's, okay. Honestly, doesn't look bad.
Look confusing at the end.
It's, Superman's sister, technically.
Yeah,
Or cousin.
because Henry Cavill was filming what you call it.
Something the fuck else, yeah.
I think that's what they said, even though he openly said he didn't, and then they didn't invite him and everything like that.
I don't think he would have been in it either way because, alright, comic book nerd bullshit. Flashpoint, Superman is supposed to be, like, he landed in a city, destroyed the city, therefore the government took him and, like, put him in a, like an underground research facility thing and, like, blast him with red sunlight. And that's why he, like, never grew into being thing. So, they would have had to have picked someone way fucking skinnier anyway, or, like, CGI'd his face, and it wouldn't have looked good. So it makes sense to just change who it is.
Yeah, okay.
But, yeah, I love Flashpoint. It's one of my favorite stories. Like, it really is. I'm looking forward to it, and it looks pretty great.
That looks really cool.
You know, Keating.
35 years after, I think it's around that, isn't it? And that man's still got it.
Yeah,
He's still got it. I think it's around that, isn't it?
I'm Batman. Yeah. I think it's like that.
Shows how old I'm fucking starting to get.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, I'm still young at heart, baby.
I'm fucking...
Also, Sean had his birthday recently, so everyone's happy.
I swear to God, I'm just going to leave the call. I'm just going to fucking go.
That was still so good.
All right.
How old did you turn, Sean? Are you open to...
I am 29.
Whoa! You're close to 30.
Yeah, I am. And you know what?
27 this year. 27?
Nice.
So how old I'm turning? I
I don't know how old you are, bro.
27, I think.
I think you are. I'm not.
I think I'm turning 27 this year. I don't know. I'm getting old. I'm getting that old that I've forgotten how old I'm getting.
No, I feel that, bro. I feel that.
I'm still
I don't
12
even
and
keep
a half.
track. Yeah. Fucking child.
Big man child.
Honestly, same. I'll be real.
Actual huge man child.
Cool movie stuff. Speaking to DC, I finally watched Black Adam.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've not watched it.
It's not bad.
Where's it? What streaming platform is it on?
I don't know.
Surely it'd be on something.
Yeah,
Amazon Prime, you can get it, and then YouTube. It's like $6.99. It's actually cheap at the moment. What the hell?
Yeah.
I'll have to watch it.
And $6.99, I think, for the SD version.
That's fine.
But yeah, watch Black Adam. Fucking honestly quite good. Like, I'm a little bit sad that they have decided to reset absolutely everything after Flashpoint. Well, technically using Flashpoint to hit the big reset button, because honestly, it does set up the character well.
Okay.
They also do the proper thing and make him real anti-hero. Like at the start, he's somewhat villainous, but he's still not being a villain. And then he becomes more anti-hero and more anti-hero and more anti-hero. So it is really, really cool. Visuals look great. Story. It's a fucking comic book movie, man. Like, it's a superhero movie. Don't expect it to be fucking Academy Award winning.
You get what you get. Like,
you're there for dumb fun, and it is a dumb fun movie.
Yeah.
Through and through. Like, start to finish, I don't think there was a single part that I was actually upset at.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was great. Would I watch another if another one came out? Probably. I'm gonna be real with you. It was good enough that
that's good. That's good. That's a fucking positive.
So, like, anyone that's talking shit on it, shut the fuck up. You're watching a superhero movie. Stop thinking it's gonna be like
that's like a fucking groundbreaking thing. Come on, dude. It's like
but there's a difference, bro.
There is a difference.
There's a huge difference. Like,
there's not that much of a difference.
Yeah, I guess you're not wrong. I'm gonna be real with you. You're not wrong, but like, it's still fucking terrible. Those movies have just gone downhill fast.
They're so good. They drove a car through a building in Dubai, dude.
Bro, if they just didn't take themselves so fucking seriously,
another building in Dubai.
If it just didn't take itself as serious, if it was
so
like
cool.
Vin Diesel is so aggressively trying to seem cool, and if they stopped doing that, I wouldn't have a problem with it.
We actually because he just keeps my fault.
Trying to act so like he's fucking, this like amazingly cool dude, so suave and all this shit. Like, it's fine to let him lose sometimes. It's fine to watch the dude fail. It's like written in his contract. No matter what he does, he can shoot himself in the head and still won't die from it. Like, it's fucking stupid. It's fine to lose. It's fine to mess up. It's fine to fail. It's okay. But, like, that's my only grief with it, And there's like a lot of, like, that's why I fucking love the Rocky movies, right? The Rocky movies are fucking fantastic because they are just dumb fun. They are not, and he's offline. Oh, well, I'm gonna just keep going. Rocky movies are fucking great for it because it's just stupid and fun. And like, you watch the dude lose half the time, but it's good. It still works. It works so well. And then Fast and Furious just makes trash just over and over and over. Oh my God. Anyway, here's DC. Where is this fucking...
Yo.
Hey,
I
he's
just love
back.
how it waits and we got to connect. So we got to entertain them for like
Dude,
periods of
I
times.
kept going. I kept rambling. I kept
That's
ranting
what I
about
said.
how much I hate fucking Fast and Furious.
That's good. We like that.
Yeah, I literally just stopped then just to but yeah, I kept going.
Good. You got to keep going.
Yeah.
Well, let's stop talking about it and let's talk about the whale in the room.
Yes, I watched The Whale.
Whoa, that was a great transition. You know what? It took me 5 minutes while I was reconnecting to think of that. I'm pretty proud of myself.
Yeah, I literally watched it just before the podcast.
How are you emotionally stable enough to be on this podcast then?
I am a high functioning depressive, so I'm very good at
We like
squishing
that.
my feelings down.
We like that. I don't think we should like that, but we like that.
That's fine. I'll just keep
It's
crying
okay.
later.
Yeah. It's fine
that
if you're in
movie-
a constant state of crying, isn't it? Like if you cry every single night.
I
Then
haven't
it's
cried
fine,
every
isn't it?
single night.
Oh, yeah, me either.
No. I mean, it's fine to. I just don't. Like, I can't cry most of the time. I need something to really hit me emotionally or something that
I could
is
cry right
emotional
now if we
enough.
wanted to. I could get the tears going if we really need to. I could, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I probably could if I tried. But,
Alright, let's not talk about that. We're mentally stable
anyway.
in the memes.
no. Either way, I watched Whale, and honestly, there is no words to describe how just heart-touching and beautiful that movie is. It is almost entire. I think it's entirely shot in just one place.
Okay.
But because of that, you really feel connected to the character. You see him struggle in day-to-day life. You see everything. You feel what he feels. You understand. And I don't want to give anything away as far as story goes. Because it is genuinely something that you need to watch. Like I already knew the synopsis of the movie before going into watching it, and I still got hit by absolutely everything, like a fucking anvil. Like,
Okay.
by the end of it, I was genuinely just in tears, but it was great. And there's that clip that was going around that was like the 8-minute standing ovation. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah.
He deserved more than 8 minutes. That was.
It's Brendan Fraser, isn't it?
It is Brendan Fraser, and everyone in that movie, absolutely everyone in that movie is incredible with their performance, because you feel everything from everyone.
Okay.
You understand what they're feeling. You can see the struggle that they're going through. The director, the writing, the fucking set, designers, everyone, every single person that worked on that film knew what they were trying to do and did it to the highest level.
Okay.
And it is, again, there's really no words to describe how just amazing of a film it is. And just be prepared, because if you go in to watch it, it will make you cry. And if you don't cry, you are probably a psychopath or something. Like, genuinely, it's, there's more than one part in that I had to distract myself to try to stop myself from crying at one point. And by the end of it, I was like, fuck it. What's the point? I'm watching this I'm watching it. You know, if I gotta feel that, I'll feel this. And there's just so much of that film that I can't give enough praise. I really can't.
Well, I'm one of those people that get emotional over movies quite easily, so I'm excited. I do too. I've heard really good things about it, so it's one that I might try, and like I was saying jokingly to you, I might go and try and see it tomorrow at the cinemas, take myself out and go see it.
Yeah, so, honestly, if you get a screening tonight, go tonight. Fuck
yeah, 8:45 would be the screening, and I'm a little zoinked out, so I might try and have an early one tonight and then go tomorrow. It's 8:45 tomorrow. Because I don't have anything planned tomorrow or anything like that, so I might be able to zip off tomorrow and do it.
Because beautiful, beautiful film. I cannot recommend it enough. Again, be prepared. It is a very, very intense, emotional roller coaster and ride, but it is great. And yeah, that's all my praise for it.
Are you going to go see Ant-Man?
I'm gonna wait for it to be out on streaming.
Okay.
I know what happens. I unfortunately had everything spoiled. That happens in the movie, so
no spoilers.
I mean, we're not going to talk about spoilers here, but I've already had the entire film spoiled for me. So
it's the worst, man. That's one thing I hate. I just can't with that in these this day and age. Like, it happens way too often for me, and it just sucks.
I'm gonna be real with that one. I was okay with it being spoiled because it wasn't something that I was like super excited for.
Yeah, like super invested in and stuff. Yeah,
I've seen enough Marvel films that I'm like, I don't know. I'm not going to say I don't care anymore, but I'm kind of like done giving that much of a shit. Like, I know what will happen up to a certain point, unless something is like so off center.
Are they trying to relink it all back and get it back on track to something and try and bring it back? Because like Avengers is kind of done, isn't it?
Well, I can't spoil the movie, so
yeah, it's true. I have to watch it because I thought Avengers was done. Like, Iron Man's dead, all that shit's done. Like the whole Spider-Man stuff.
The original Avengers, yes, but
they
always going to be more Avengers.
Yeah,
yeah.
Do you think they're never going to be able to bring what's his face back to be Iron Man?
No,
no, he's done.
They very clearly stated that's it. He's done.
Robert Downey Jr.'s done.
Robert Downey Jr.'s done. I
do like that they're focusing on some of the other characters. I do love that. Yeah. I think that's sick.
The only character that has stayed from the original crew, actually there's only two characters I think, is the Hulk / Bruce Banner and Thor. Everyone else is gone. Like, if they've died in something else, they're gone. Actually, no, technically, what's his name? Hawkeye as well has stayed. But yeah, pretty much everyone else, if they have died, they're gone. They will never come back again. Marvel has made it very clear, like, while they're not against it, maybe it'll be in like flashback scenes or something like that. But outside of that, they're not going to be a main character anymore. Having watched Black Panther Forever,
I need to watch that. I haven't watched it yet.
Pushing very strongly for Ironheart, which is the character that replaces Iron Man in the comic books. It's unfortunate that they're not picking the other one as well. Yeah. So, in the comics, a little bit of spoilers if you're into the comics, but I mean, this was something that came out like, I want to say 5 years ago now. When Iron Man dies in the comics, Ironheart, Riri Wilson, I think, or Williams? Yeah, one of the two, replaces Iron Man as Ironheart. The other one that also takes over after turning to a good guy is Doctor Doom.
Yeah.
Now, I fucking love Doctor Doom. I think he's one of the cooler characters in the entire series. He has been just done dirty the entire time on his film history, and with them doing Fantastic Four sometime in the next year or 2 years,
I've heard that.
Hopefully they'll give him a good interpretation, because fuck, man, it'd be so cool to see Doctor Doom on screen. And like I said, like a lot of people have said, not just myself, when he comes out, if it's not playing MF Doom, they've done him dirty. I'm just saying, man. But yeah, look, I look forward to them, but I'm not like rushing to the theaters to go watch them anymore. I'm very much just waiting for home release. So when it's on Disney Plus, I'll give it a watch.
I love Disney Plus. I need to watch, cause Wakanda Forever's on that. I need to I need to watch that. I feel like that's so good. If you're not like fully invested, but you still love them, it's like the best place to be able to still watch them, still get involved with it all. So
yeah.
I haven't really watched many films this last week. In saying that, though, I've just been watching like little funny rom-coms, like all those fun, all those fun type of stuff. And I haven't It's very controversial, so we'll have to talk about it next week. Watch The Last of Us just yet.
Yes, I haven't seen the last 2 episodes.
Yeah. Oh, that's been so good, but I haven't been able to. Yeah, mum's got COVID, so I haven't. I normally watch it with her on Mondays, and I haven't been able to watch it with her. So
yeah, no. For me, I usually watch with my brother, but he already watched them, so I'm now just stuck by myself. He does it all the fucking time, man.
Actual asshole. Well, I'm waiting. That's the thing. I'm waiting for my mummy, so I can watch it.
Mama. No,
yeah, Mama Bear. But yeah, I've heard great things, so I want to watch this most recent one. I've heard really good things about it. So
yeah, but like we said in the last episode we recorded, we're probably going to stop talking about it too much. Just go watch the show at this point. Like
that's what it got to. It's like to the point now that you're close to the end. It's like if you haven't watched it, start watching it.
I wouldn't really say close to the end, but it's getting to a point where it's like, okay, there's.
Oh, well, how many episodes are they going to do? There's only a few more, isn't there?
Yeah, but as far as like the story goes, they're probably going to do at least 2 more seasons at this rate.
Yeah, for sure. But I think we've only got 2, maybe 3 more episodes to go.
I think.
I don't know. Yeah. Something like that.
I'm very curious where they will leave the story for this season.
Yeah,
because
supposedly the next episode's to do with what you call it. Next episode's to do with the DLC. I forget what the DLC was called.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very much
That's
just
it.
Go watch it at this point. Like,
That's it. That's it.
I think that's it for the podcast as well.
That's it. Bit of an interesting one. We've been kind of busy, everything's going on. I love how we get busy when everything starts coming on. There's a bunch of like Disney trailers that came through. There was a bunch of there's been a bunch going on. So there's a lot going on. Not all great stuff, but hey, it's been going. So
I mean, hey, sometimes things are good, sometimes things are bad. Even if things are bad right now, things will improve. You know?
Yeah, for sure. We like that.
And I very much believe that with a little bit more time, games will get better, movies will get better.
Oh, I'm so excited for the probably end of this year, start of next year. Like I said, that's going to really start. Like we're in that weird with Unreal. I actually watched a really cool showcase. I'll just end this kind of on is there was a showcase on Unreal Engine 5 being used on sets for like film, and how that technology.
They did that for Mandalorian.
Yeah, well, Unreal's just done a big new showcase. That's great. It was pretty much talking about Mandalorian, but now like with Unreal Engine 5 getting to that stage, they were doing a showcase with this. It was a fucking incredible studio. I'll have to try and link it. It was really interesting. We'll have to try and link it. Like so cool. I've never seen anything like it. Where is it? Oh, and then the John Wick 4 trailer came out. That looks sick.
Yes, it does. And that one I'm really looking forward to. That's coming out soon, I think, as well. So
yeah, those games are just. But yeah, it was like an IGN thing talking about the future of cinema. Epic Games gives us an in-depth tour of the Volume, their virtual set tech. It was really cool. I'm really excited to see how they start utilizing this software and getting it into it. And I think we're at a really pivotal point in hopefully the end of this year, start of next year, we'll see some really cool stuff, and it's making it way more accessible for indie developers, smaller filmmakers. Like when I say accessible, to a point, I would say the film stuff less. That's probably going to cost more. But for if you have a PC and you've got Unreal Engine, you can start creating video games, doing all that type of stuff. So that's really cool. Yeah. It's very cool. So, but we'll leave it at that for tonight. Yeah. Are you going to sign us off?
Get the fuck out of here, guys.
Go watch a movie. Yeah. I'm going to be that tonight. Go watch a movie. Go put on what movie should we recommend them to put on? What's a trashy movie that I could recommend them to put on? Go put on
I'm going to say The Proposal. Oh, yeah, Upgrade's good too.
Upgrade's great. It's like a sci-fi. They tried filming it in parts of Melbourne.
They did. They filmed actually, I think half of it here, but it's
funny as hell.
In weird places that you're just like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
This
I
CG of the
recognize that.
city, and it's like Melbourne, and it's like trying to be
Yeah.
futuristic, and then they filmed down at like Cape Shank, like down that area.
Yeah, they filmed on like the fucking freeway near where I used to live and shit. Like it was just so
And
weird.
then they filmed at the because I remember they actually closed it, but like the Balti Bridge, like in that Docklands, they did like a massive scene there and stuff. Kind of cool upgrade. Actually, kind of a good film. Weirdly
it's a
underrated.
very gory film, very violent.
Yeah,
but
it was
like,
it's
good.
kind of cool.
It is.
Hey,
it is
he does a classic me and throws up. So
True. But yeah, go watch Upgrade if you want something that's a bit more action, a bit more intense. If you want something that's just like trashy, funny, stupid rom-com, go watch The Proposal.
yeah, I might watch The Proposal tonight. Now that you said that.
Dude, I love that movie. It's stupid, and I love it because it's trashy and fun.
The Proposal is great.
Yeah. All right. Quick shout outs. Yes, you can follow me everywhere. The Titan Z. I also have.
I love Ryan Reynolds stuff.
Dude, he's so fucking good. I love him.
Do you know who I love the most?
Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Literally.
Literally.
Yeah, Titan Z across everything. I have some new music coming out in a few days. It is called the End of Summer EP, which is 3 tracks, about 11 minutes long across the album. Just a little thing for the end of summer. So hope you enjoy that. Nick, anything you want to shout out?
You can follow me on @xartmis. That is XARTMIS on Twitter. I've just been posting a lot of like film stuff. When I say film stuff, I mean like film camera stuff.
Film photography.
And then games. Yeah. Games and stuff. Bunch of screenshots. So it's a bit of a vibe over there. Yeah. But that's the best place if you want to shoot me any messages or talk about like games or sequel stuff. That's it. That's where I'm at. That's me. That's
All
me.
right. Get the fuck out of here, guys.
Get the fuck out of here. Go watch The Proposal. Go watch The Proposal.
All right.